Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, with the Rad Run, done live, and, well, we have picked up a lot of stuff here at, well, we just rescued Nick, we picked up a lot of stuff, Subway Station still has plenty more stuff, and we're going to keep moving because I am tired, haven't had a chance to look around, and I know things are only going to go worse from here. But I've got something nearby that I wouldn't mind doing just in case I can get a little bit out of my adrenaline still. So, last time we took some damage. Taking damage, not the best thing, obviously. But getting Nick out and being able to move on towards Kellogg, not necessarily this part, but soon, is going to be useful for completing this silly rad run. So the rads are still coming in. I think we'll be able to check here in a second what we're at, probably around 155 or so. Yeah. Total rads 155.
Thought anything so naturally ominous,
particularly correct on my part.
Inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find?
Right.
It was
Your
Ellie,
secretary,
and
Ellie.
something about
She
the sky
did.
being
I'll
ominous is
meet you there.
very
See you in Diamond
particularly
City.
correct. Oh, weary from okay. So I knew weary was going to happen eventually, but that's a little too soon. Okay, weary. I don't think I want to do things with weary. I was fine with overtired. Overtired is kind of the first step of saying, okay, time to go find a bed, get the last things dealt with, but you need a bed sooner rather than later. With that level up, we're moving on to the last set of missions before we have to, well, get the Brotherhood on side and up with, okay, Stash and Simon. A very busy top left. I think I heard it's not a missile launcher, it's a UFO. And we've got Vault Tech, we've got lots of things happening, but today I want to go over to Good Neighbor. I want to go deal with mass fusion. That's what I'm thinking. Strength bobblehead. We'll need that for the armor workbench. I think I said that last time. One more over here after killing friends. We have 13 bullets. And it's not a glitch over there. We actually do have over 1,000 bullets of 45. One of the wonderful things about clearing out Vault 113... What is that? Vault... I picked up a jumpsuit. I always forget. 114, not 113. Okay. Yeah, 114. They have so many bullets. The .45, the 10mm, you can just be stocked for days once you get there. Don't waste too much time here, but while we're around, might as well just take a quick look-see for the 3 fragmentation grenades. Might as well. So I gave myself a little bit of room, but now we're at 288 out of 290. I'm not going to bother trying to pick anything else up. Let's just keep moving. Going to be one more super mutant that we definitely have to deal with. Right there. And let's just want to... He seems really unfazed with this whole situation. Okay. I'm surprised the other super mutants aren't freaking out, because that was definitely within their range of being able to hear that. Okay, over here. We don't have the... Let's just take a look. So gunners, body shots, everything, doing enough. Looks like, yeah. So right now, our weapons are sitting out with 50% adrenaline pretty nicely at 100 even. Very nice. 45 combat's actually just doing a hair under, so that's pretty good. Hello, Neuro. Hello. Yeah, we're jumping straight into things. We are going to kill these guys on the outside, but I think I'm going to just keep it at just those guys. Why aren't those other guys getting pips? You guys should be pipped up. We're clear on the... I'm not necessarily super clear, but I want to kill these guys if I can manage. And the last guy, headshot maybe. Perfect. Thank you for that one. We're not going to be able to grab their stuff, so let's just not go straight into Good Neighbor. Weariness is going to be really problematic inside because it lowers our agility, lowers our refresh of the action points. We cannot mess around with the gunners. It would be nice to be able to one-shot them, and I don't think I'm going to keep my one-shotting capacity, you know, moving forward, but here's Finn. I feel like I don't like this guy, so I'm just going to... Oh, I almost missed and shot Cleo there, so let's not do that. Yeah, it's a Radstorm. Have no time for Finn's BS.
Hello.
Move forward.
Let's see what you got.
Murder and
Okay, so this is one reason why I wanted to come here. Do you have an amazing... That's not bad right there. Get that sniper barrel up, and I'll be very interested in that one. Let's just hold on to that, see if there's anything else. Of course, there's plenty of things coming through that I'm interested in. Calibrated powerful is nice. Ooh. Well, I was looking at what we could do with rank 2 of Gun Nut, and it really looks like the combat rifle would be able to be brought up a little bit, and my 10mm pistol would be able to be brought up a little bit. But this one is, I mean, it's not great having powerful automatic, but at the same time, being able to throw a few shots at the enemy, that could be really interesting. I mean, 12 bullets, it's just not big enough, but I like the suppressor, and I am tempted. 341 caps, though. I don't want to... No. No. Yes. No. I can't make up my decision. I'm buying it. We're getting rid of all of this big, heavy stuff that we can. And then we'll go from there. Carrying too much and can't run. I doubt that. I just got rid of so much random stuff. Okay, sharp leather. We don't need that. Dress. We'll hold on to that, actually. Tuxedo is a little more heavy. And what else? Well, things like brushes, plastic. Very... Yeah, we picked up... We have 1,045 ammo. Let's get rid of the 3.8. Confirm the trade. Get rid of gamma. Not all of them. I'm tempted to get rid of plenty of things just to make sure I'm not losing out on caps. I don't need the melons, that's for sure. Beans, potted meat. Now, I don't worry too much about getting all the caps out of this place. What I kind of want to do is come back quick-like. So what I'm going to go to mass fusion, I know for sure. So let's get rid of a few things in here, then I'll sell them down the line. And maybe I probably should have taken a Great Mentats immediately. Kind of bad on my part. I want to go sleep. I want to go to mass fusion, get all the loot, and then just loot... everything, bring it over here, grab this loot to sell, and then from there, sell it all at a better price with a Great Mentats, I believe, is the way to go. So, let's do that. Don't need things, frankly, to get through mass fusion. Mass fusion. Hello, Deacon. So,
Hey, Cleo.
Cleo is going to have something very useful. And I'll get it later. I probably shouldn't have bought those 2 guns for 500 caps. That seems a little bit silly. But lead. Now, I haven't really talked about lead lining, but with the Power Armor Workstation, we'll be able to line our armor in lead. And that brings us to the second part of this episode. Fiber optics. And now, I don't think I have enough fiber optics.
New face,
So we're
Watson.
going to
I've got a few
be
minutes
looking
to
around.
browse.
Even if I have enough
Everything's
fiber
guaranteed
optics,
to
I'm going to let up
last.
this
I'm
armor, then I'm
doesn't.
going to let up the other bits of armor. And so I just want to double check that there's nothing in here. Like fiber optics of 1 or 43, it gets pretty expensive. But to get an entire suit of P45 leaded up, yeah, that's 20 fiber optics, I believe. Nope, 24. I was wrong. Not on the nicer side of things. Anyway, let's get inside. Let's save all of this for one big Great Mentats later when we have a bunch more stuff to sell from the gunners. Yeah, that's the plan today.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all
And
day
as
again, or are you
Fred
actually
is
going to go
here, I
and
think
do some
we'll
work?
Being available to the
shoot. I have too
Customers
much
is work.
stuff. I forgot I was supposed to put more stuff down for that reason. Okay. So we need to go down to a place that can actually work on chems. Drop it here. And that's all fine. That's all fine. Struggle through. Okay, so we picked up... Oh, I guess I could have sold the muzzled hair trigger. That is fine. More, that is fine. Just all over the place. So, the strange thing about our Radstorm and the fact that we have a permanent
Before
Radstorm
you
is
even start,
there's not more people indoors. It's kind of strange.
specifically, payment due up front.
Payment due up front is fine.
All right, here's your money.
The room.
YOLO Oppenheimer always pays up front. Now let's go talk to the people. Their Vault Tech rep. Send them off to Sanctuary. Should be popping out. Yep, there he is.
Excuse me.
What? No, it can't. It's you.
How does he know? It's...
Sanctuary Hills,
Okay.
right?
I guess I'm wearing a name tag or something.
Yeah, I'm from
YOLO
Sanctuary.
Oppenheimer
Why?
is probably a pretty
You don't remember
distinctive
me.
name.
But you?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place.
What?
Right.
Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
And I will not say that he was ugly before, so here, just apologize.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Go to Sanctuary. I have a little bit of a chance for this. I think 15% chance of failure.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to waste my time putting on the clothes for him. I should not scoff at any amount of experience. Okay, so 8 hours, and then we'll get to 4, well, almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Great, actually. They'll definitely... It's not that Good Neighbor doesn't have its merchants just stay around up all the time, and that's why I love Good Neighbor merchants. But then, if I get done over here, get back to Diamond City, we're going to be stuck. I'm going to take a nice long rest. So this way, it would be getting on to nighttime, 9 o'clock, and then we would be able to do mass fusion, run to... Going back and forth on this, I think we'll do it this way. Nice long sleep, that's fine. And I probably am going to pick up a disease. I just don't have good luck with that sort of thing. I didn't take any Psychojet that I remember in Vault 114, but it doesn't mean the game's not going to... Yep, there it is. Screw you, game 2. Okay, yeah, weakness is not the worst thing most of my playthroughs, but this playthrough I'm being a little more aggressive, and it is going to be weighing a little bit heavier on things. Gotta be careful. So weakness, when it comes to the diseases in Fallout 4, you only live once. People think, okay, well, damage is the worst thing ever, so if you have weakness, that's the end of the world. Well, I mean, if you just have weakness for a tiny percentage of the entire game, then you're going to be having it applied to small amounts of the damage. Thing is, if you're actually having other things that are affecting your tactics and strategy, like lethargy or fatigue, which actually make a huge difference on what you're able to, get done in combat, that's where it suddenly is a problem, because losing out on your AP refresh is going to make you take damage. Losing out on agility and strength and needing to lose out on your adrenaline, like I'm currently doing with stupid fatigue, going to make me lose out on actually avoiding damage. So honestly, weakness is not really high up there on my rankings of bad diseases yet. Insomnia, that is the best disease to have. Just sleep longer. That's fine. It affects a tiny portion of the things. Like right there, I was just essentially saying, here's my synopsis for episode 5. I ran around, picked up home base, and there's a splatter over there. By the way, Insane Shacklador, hello. And that's why I'm giving the synopsis. Yeah, I ran around and was able to get home plate, was able to do some buying, selling, picked up, what's it called? The 2 ranks in local leader, put everything in home plate except an armor workbench. No, a power armor workbench. I feel like it's getting further, well, maybe not. It's just very bright right now. So, and then after that, we went off to the library, I think, picked up a bunch of grenades, or frag grenades, or something grenades, and dropped a bunch of frag mines, killed a bunch of mutants. Honestly, I picked up some pretty fun weapons. You might want to check it out. There's some laser weaponry that I'm interested in doing. But then we saved Nick. We rescued Nick from the vault, and we took 10% damage because I was rushing through because I knew that I would get overtired, and I just got unwearied, which was necessary for this next bit. I want to pick up a strength bobblehead. Strength bobblehead will let me finally make the power armor workbench, and I'll be able to lead line my power armor, which will at least help a little bit with this whole staying alive in a Radstorm thing. So that's all completely... That hidden bracket is shuffling more than I'd like it to. I think I came at the wrong time, too. There's probably not people still asleep at 9:30. Let's mark them up if we can. I can take a Psycho Jet. Gotta double check. It is on... I can't just press it to double check. So we got on 10, we've got Mirelurk, and on equal sign, we've got... Oh, wait. 7. There's Psycho Jet. Okay. Yeah, Psycho Jet might be necessary. But I don't see the person. He's probably sleeping. The person that's over there. So, this person usually has a gun. That person usually has a security baton. And to get through this place, to get up there for that strength bobblehead, sweet, sweet strength bobblehead, I need to be careful. Was I not all the way reloaded? That's terrifying. This is actually... Okay. Could probably have gone over to the combat rifle, but at least I'm sneaky. Yeah, I was pretty much out of action points at that point. Got to be careful. Okay. So the nice thing is... Wait, am I still... Dang it. For a second, I was about ready to say, at least I don't have fatigue. I can take my time. No. Still have fatigue. Can't take my time. That's unfortunate. As I, take my time with the Nuka-Cola. So, yeah. What am I... No. I did not press E to get in there, game. Okay. So we're nice and sneaky, A body shot is going to... I should really take ninja, shouldn't I? Don't have to waste 2 bullets for every single... Okay, not sure what's happening there. This thing is a little funky. I take down some tin cans, it gives me some tin cans. Tin cans still show themselves to be there. Not sure how to take that. Going to get really heavy if I take everything, but I will take everything and then drop down, store it up. Not in rads right now, so it's kind of fine, not super fine. Yes, lock tight, of course. Now, mass fusion. Plenty of enemies in here spawning, so I can't really prepare myself to face them. Can't look ahead too far, but they're not just spawned right in front of you like Green Tech Genetics. Well, they kind of are, but they're not super well, speaking of super aggressive, can I? Yes, I can. Shoot him in the face. Now, there should be no other people around. Like, there's going to be a person that appears pretty much right there. But then when we go up here, all of a sudden, people just kind of start wandering about. And maybe it's just the game saying gunners start wandering. I don't know. But get to at least over here and yep, there's a wanderer. Okay, keep an eye on everyone. That guy's gonna open a door. He's shot.
Huh?
That happens way too often. Blow his head apart. This person.
What?
And they're a little worried, but caution is caution, and they're not going to shoot me. They're not going to shoot me. Hopefully they're not going to shoot me. See them from that side, and I won't be able to see them easily from this side. Okay, gunner over there. I'm going to go a little safer, slower in this place with the gunners because the triggermen were scary. They were doing damage to me, but they were doing it with 10mm pistols and a lot less damage potential when it came to their weapons. High rapid fire rate on the submachine guns. I don't like that I keep fatsing those. Let's load up and do some loot. There might be one more person. Problem with the silencer is you might not actually put other people into caution that should be into caution. Missile person. Do this. Headshot is fine. Shot works out. I don't remember this door being here, which is, you know, partially understandable because I'm always beelining towards the enemies over here, but is there really a door here? I've never noticed. Or is it just that sort of day where I have complete memory slips? I do not remember this place whatsoever. I mean, I always appreciate a little extra loot game, thank you, but it unnerves me to find things that I don't know about in the game that I've played as much as I have. So, yeah, I learned something new today. There's a little door right around to the corner right there that you too can loot some duct tape out of. Grab everything that we can, and then we'll bring it all back to Hangman's Alley. Actually, we'll bring it down to the subway station first. Loot. I don't want to loot too much in-game, which is problematic because there's so much looting to be had. It's painful to loot slowly on these episodes that are done live, where I can't cut out anything. But that is just the way things have to be. Now, missile launchers, I might just fit here, since I'm going to pick up way too much stuff, and that's really only value 1 to 15, so much better than a security baton at least. Okay, moving forward, we get to deal with some enemies that are definitely closer to one another. Make sure you're clicking the tension trigger and not the door. Here, 3 grenades. Boom. Frag grenades. I think I can do those later. Yeah, the frag grenades in the vault 114 pretty useful. Helped me move things along, but was pretty liberal with their use. Probably too liberal. And communist lefty over here. So these guys, I think I forget which one has the security baton. Usually one does. I might just... Okay, he is... Yeah, I thought that I'd be able to shoot that person more effectively. So, what the... Just take 95% chances, and what the heck was that? They are really aggressive. Usually they're chill. Well, not super chill when I kill their friends, but like, at least no. What the... So it's going to be that sort of game, isn't it? Okay, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I always have Psycho Jet. Okay, danger's fading. I thought that they were going to keep on hunting me until they could actually get a shot. Danger, fade a little more, just a little more. Then I'll feel confident. Okay. Oh, it's legendary. Good, 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 good. That's exactly what I need to see. Yeah, I'm not sure about this amount of aggression. Seems a little unnecessary, frankly. Doing is killing you one by one. Big deal, guys. But no, this sort of behavior, I've noticed it with the weather mod, and I'm not sure how outside weather would affect indoor behavior, but people just seem to be willing to be a little more aggressive, be a little different in their behavior. It's unnerving to... You shouldn't go up there, also. That's not allowed. Out of bounds, minus 10 points from... Ooh. Legendary. Can I kill you in one shot? Yes, I can. Thank you. So, legendary gunner in there. Forget about him. And that guy is jumping down, then going around. I guess that makes sense to go back there because he won't be able to follow me, but... Oop, don't go down here. Okay, power armor. Thank you for saving me. I just wanted to double check that there was nothing I forgot down there. Now let's walk all the way back upstairs. Sorry, fusion cores. That is definitely on me that I'm wasting you. Hopefully from this angle... This is all part of the plan. If I can see a different angle that they're... Okay, can't see a different angle. That's fine. Fiddle my thumbs as I... Round. Hidden brackets, not too bad. For the weapon I want to be using. Where he's gotten himself to. Not gonna be like up here, is he? It's shaking quite a bit. Don't know where he is. One more person somewhere who can't get back to where they wanted to be. Incendiary leather chest piece. Yep, sounds about right, game. At least I did pick up a couple weapons that I might be considering using. Yeah, well, I'll spoil it. Check the weapons I picked up. I think it was at the library. Was 50% limb damage on a laser. Hear him. And I'm terrified. 50% limb damage on the laser pistol, and which can be turned into anything I need. And also, I don't like this. Oh, he is up there. Okay. Just get the VATS defense going, and there we go. Okay. That is unnerving. Thought he was in a different place. Now we can kind of start working around here a little safer. Well, at least feeling a little more safe. That is all. Pick up the sunglasses, though. There goes a little bit of our fusion core. I think the guy above keeps his fusion core. Really hope so. If not, I'll definitely have to buy one off Cleo. I probably would anyway. And here, let's just move things along. We have enough grenades. I'm gonna build up an unlimited stock like I normally do, I feel like. One of that for both of those. And they're not both dead. Dang it. See if we can't get a nice shot over here. Anytime you want, dude. Oh, he's over there. I'm out here. You know you want to fight me. Gunner? Okay, there he is. Thank you, Gunner. Felt like the, I don't know, Saving Private Ryan scene where they're just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. Then the random German comes around the corner and... Okay, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Yeah, just, keep your eye on the... Gives you leather, right? I like the jangles, but jangles is not used. Fiberglass. cloth. It's not even leather. I thought it was leather. Here I am thinking I know what is. Definitely don't. Okay, that was mass fusion. And we're all done, and we don't have to do anything more except take on a guy in power armor. I wouldn't mind taking out the fusion core. That'd be fun. I'm going to take this, but I came for strength bobblehead +1. Yay. Then what I'm going to do is lay... I only have like a couple mines left. Definitely want to have more than one. Okay, so he comes out. He definitely gets a hit. That best to be behind this so you can fall down there, then lose him. Honestly, it would be... Put that away. Put that away so we can actually see. So this, if we throw it and then throw another one quick like... Oh god, he's still not dead. Okay, well... And he's still not dead? Who would have thought power armor is actually effective? He's... Oh, god, he's really coming at me. You know what? Screw this. I'm hiding. I'm a coward. I can believe it. Okay. I'm kind of terrified that... Oh, god, I think he's jumping down. He's the thing is, they never hunt this thoroughly. Oh, this is terrifying. Yeah, this is definitely different than how they normally behave. Usually they take like some cover. There are files being modified besides just weather. Oh god, he's right there. Okay. Shoot him in the back. That works. He lost some of his power armor pieces. Oh, this is going to be really difficult to get the... Wait, is everything... No, there's still the right arm over there. I'll leave it, I think. That's heavy. Okay. So, he is really aggressive, and I never see him that aggressive before, so it's... Honestly, it's kind of interesting. It's making this game a little harder than I'm used to. We saw it in the Museum of Freedom. We kind of saw it at the beginning of the subway station. They were just ready to kill, and I felt it. 10% of my health, I felt it. And yeah, I don't think that I can call this a, true 100% accurate run anymore based on me having to reload the Radstorm and stuff like that. But also, I don't think I can say that this is normal Fallout rules. They are really aggressive, and I don't know if this is how they're supposed to be behaving. I don't know if that water is deep enough to swim in, so I'm definitely going to go this way. And from here, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be tactical just to keep on the show. I mean, if I die to a gunner commander while I'm retrieving a strength bobblehead in a guns run, it just seems kind of like a letdown. So that's why I was hiding. And also just to kind of see how he behaves, because usually, well, I guess, usually I do 2 or 3 mines right outside, throw a grenade or 2, and then he immediately dies out there. So maybe he does just go ham and try to hunt me down with his bare hands. Yeah. Transcendentalist hides. Well, maybe a transcendentalist. Is that what it is? Transcendentalism? Well, whatever philosophical thing that is. Not a whole lot else to talk about where there's a black screen and I'm waiting to get outside so I can go back to Cleo and sell her a bunch of stuff. pick up some stuff from Daisy, do some great mentats. It's going to be a great time. Go talk to Rufus and Fred. Yeah, so many people to do some shopping. No doctor, but that's fine. Don't need doctoring in a YOLO run. Okay. I thought that that would line up nicely with the outro. Not the outro, the actually literal outro where I'm trying to get outside. Outro. Yeah. So no problems over here. Just some dogs over here. Are there mines over here? I probably could have picked up some mines if there were some mines. There are not. Okay. Sometimes there's some mines there. Never quite sure what determines the mine basement or anything. So sprint, sprint, sprint. Try to stay out of the Radstorm as much as possible. I should double check that. I'm not quite sure what my rads are. They started at 155 right when talking to Nick. What are they at now? 158. Not even that bad. Okay, so we're going to talk to everyone, get everything taken care of right here, right now. Let's start with some great mentats, because the game is just going to be throwing diseases at me. I've accepted that fact. So this is what we're doing. Thirsty from lack of water, I can deal with. Purified water, purified water. Hello.
Hey, Cleo.
Every weapon you
Yeah,
see
I'm sure
here
it
could be
is.
I'll take a
There's a
look.
Radstorm. I
Let's
know you're a
get you
robot,
out.
but I care about it. So let's double check. They didn't have anything that I needed. Maybe a fragmentation mine just to have one extra in my inventory. I'll be able to build more. Let's get rid of focus boosted. Honestly, marksman powerful. Wouldn't be the end of the world to get that, especially since my hardened type sniper rifle is just not pulling its weight much anymore. Tempting. 16 weight versus 8 weight. Double the weight capacity. That's no good. This one has sharpshooter's grip, large magazine, long ported. I'm going to hang on to that as well. Short combat can go. And we've already gotten all her stuff, but we are coming here for some lead. Nice, nice, wonderful lead. I don't know if I want this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell another combat rifle. And we're going to hold on to this just in case I'm feeling... Oh, I have 7 laser pistols. Well, I thought the 7 next to it. Yeah, something else. Tempting. Tempting, tempting, tempting. I would definitely take it if it had a silencer on it, but we'll hold on to it for now. Okay, great mentats means we get to do a speech check.
Don't be
Hello.
shy now. Chances.
And I am looking for work.
I do, actually.
And I'm going to ask for
You
more money because I don't clear out libraries for free.
got a good point.
And because of
not
that,
just
the
the
whole
cost of
healing
ammunition.
and doctor's
Yeah,
fees, even though I don't
yeah,
heal
alright.
myself, and
Sorry,
just in case I
not
have
enough.
a 70% chance
Guess
of
that-
getting
Wait,
this.
don't
Oh,
go.
I got it. Wonderful.
Uh,
8 more.
Actually, I already took
And
care of
here's
those
the
superhumans.
already did it.
You did.
Yeah.
Here's your money.
I don't see how
Oh.
Daisy is fine with that. Hey, I'm gonna... Ooh, that's an idiot savant right there. 453, surely. Not... There's a lot of experience to throw out
Daisy.
just clearing
Means
out
a
a
lot to me that you
library
made
that's
the
already essentially
libraries.
cleared out because the
Sure.
robots take care of
Let's take a
90% of it.
All the supplies, money, or
Okay.
violence
I
combined.
always forget that that's that good of a quest in terms of reward. So what did I see from her? A whole lot, apparently. Okay, one thing I need to double check, and when I say double check, just buy immediately. Food that is something that I want to turn into adhesive because I'm going to be using a lot of adhesive to get a couple things dealt with. Have enough potatoes, and yeah, actually I don't because they're really far away and I'd have to. Actually, no. Well, actually, yes. Going back and forth. I don't mind getting extra lead, but this is way too heavy, and I'll have extra heavy weights elsewhere. Potatoes, I would have to make vegetable starch at a cooking station, and that would have to be outdoors to grab potatoes from Abernathy. I don't necessarily want to do. Let's grab things that I definitely know I want. So the only people with fiber optics, Tegan, not around. Isabel Cruz, I think, is the mechanist name, not around yet. Same with Tegan, not like he's ever going to be. And else? The person in Vault 81 sometimes has it. So I'm going to start talking about Vault 81 and the fact that Vault 81 is something I rarely do. That was a lot of oil. The problem about Vault 81, fiber optics, interrupt myself every 5 seconds, unfortunately. Problem about Vault 81 is I never really do it. I don't mind doing it, but because I never do it, it's something that is difficult to convince myself to do because I think it's going to go horribly, horribly wrong. And it just might. But until that happens, I'll be selling stuff. Nope, do not do that. That's a lot of stuff to give away. I do want the fusion cores, so let's pick up one of those. I'm thinking about doing Vault 81, and that includes all of Vault 81. Now, 10 hit points is not the end of the world. I don't know how it interacts with rads, because if I lose 10 hit points and then the rads overtake it, then it's gone forever. That's fine. But if it keeps 10 hit points off, that's a different thing. So I did some light looking and I couldn't find anything, so I gave up. If someone in the chat wants to contribute and tell me, yes, it will give you 10 hit points reduced from your current health pool, and then you'll just deal with that fact, and then you won't have the health loss once the rads have taken in, then that makes me feel better, at the very least. But if that's not the case, and it always keeps you 10 hit points from the top, then I'll probably still do it. Now, even if I did get bit and I did want to screw over the vault, I wouldn't allow myself to use the cure, because that is technically some sort of healing on the broadest sense of the idea of healing, so I wouldn't even be able to get it. I know there's a way to drop it. I've done it before where I just dropped the cure right before the doctor says something about it. Like, you say, yes, here, take the cure, and then he's like, okay, well, thanks for doing this, I hope this works. But as you're in that conversation thing, you're able to get out of it, drop the cure, and then he just magics up a piece of cure that, you know, isn't the cure that you have. Cures Austin, then you go back and take up the Vault 81 cure and use it on yourself. Everyone's cured, everyone's happy. So that's kind of a bug, and I wouldn't allow myself to do it because it both kind of breaks the healing of the YOLO rules and kind of breaks the no game-breaking buggy thing. So, yeah.
I love.
That's my explanation there.
You're gonna love.
But I think I
this,
can kill the
trust
mole
me.
rats. I've done them before where I just kill them all before they even get a hidden. And if it does happen that they get a hidden, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. So I'm already out of things to sell, which is kind of annoying. I know where my other stuff to sell is. It's outside. Dang it. Okay.
Fred.
Whoa.
Let's double check with Fred
It's
just
you.
to see.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take a look.
You're gonna love this. Trust me.
Yeah, the problem with looking up things when it's for a rad run is it's all just like, oh, just quick save, just quick save, that's fine. Yeah, no, just make sure you're quick saving a bunch. Oh, just make sure that, you know, you use the item duplication thing to avoid the mole rat disease. Yeah. No one actually gives you a straight answer to, you know, really tell you about the mole rat disease and like where everything. It's, I don't know. It's all fairly superficial, normal playthrough rules when it comes to the mole rat disease, and then challenge runs just don't even deal with it. I might be dealing with it. Where's Rufus, by the way? Oh, he's blended into the couch for some reason. I'm sorry, Rufus.
I'm not mistaken.
I'm
What do you think of
colorblind.
the
I'll
place?
use that as my excuse. Your suit was kind of the same color as that. Yeah. My
Seems
kind of
pitiful.
place indeed.
Me-
Please give
Look,
me a bunch
I'll
of
take a
fiber
look.
optics
Let me show
because
you what I got.
probably don't have enough for 2 sets of power armor upgrades. It does have weapons that don't mean anything to me, so let's not. None of that, none of that. That's my 12. Brain, yes. Bits, yes. Lots of tar berries. This game really wants me to do some buying and selling, doesn't it? Okay, fiber optics are on just a handful of things like biometric scanners, microscopes, a few things I want to keep an eye out for. These are cheap enough that I want to grab those. Wouldn't mind the copper circuit screw, microscope, fiber optics. Yeah, other things. So much. Actually really cheap for aluminum spring and nuclear material for 20. Okay, I'll double check what I have, and I might come back here to get my caps back. Yeah, minus 10 max HP. People kind of sell it as a endurance debuff or a -1 level. But if it's 10 HP, that's pretty flat because endurance calculates health based on level, and yeah, it's not percentile, it's just 10 HP. So I think if I get, well, I'm building up, if I get hit, I probably would get hit sort of run. That is not enough stuff to go back and sell, so let's just be on our way. We have plenty of junk. A lot of it I don't really want to waste my time with. Well, one way or another, we need to get moving. We have got our power armor workbench with the strength bobblehead. All we need to do is take the armor perk. We can do that back at home plate, work on that there. And I think we'll be able to... Oh, wow. I love it when I like see people just kind of getting companions to unlock things, because I remember on like a very, very early playthrough of Fallout 4, take the base of that. Yeah, on a very early playthrough of Fallout 4 I did, there was the locked house that leads to the sunken hole or whatever that's guarded by death claws and sting wings and all sorts of stuff. And it's locked with the chain, but you can see the chain from the house or whatever, the Windows house. And I just told Dogmeat, hey, get the chain. And he was able to get the chain unlocked. So I went into the house and I was just like, oh, that's a fun little puzzle. You need to have a companion around to send Dogmeat through to go get it or something. No, that's not what the developers were thinking. They were not considering that was going to be the solution. But it's fun all the same that they let that happen. There's not a whole lot down there. It was just the swim magazine, some ghouls, and some rad roaches. But then to, you know, after the fact, realize that, oh, you're supposed to go in this way, go out through there. That was fun. But I'm glad that Kate can, well, anyone can send their companions to go down and essentially unlock the door to Curie. That's wonderful. Fun stuff, insane chocolate door. You always have like interesting like tidbits from random channels that I wouldn't be able to like find myself. But yeah, that's always good. Yeah, Dogmeat was a good boy. It was fun traveling around with Dogmeat. I think that was my #1 companion just so I could keep Lone Wanderer perks and stuff. So I'm down here, and there's not a whole lot of fiber optics or other stuff down here. I don't see myself coming back here eminently, so I just want to make sure that there's anything that I want to take, I take it, and anything that I don't need. Lots of whiskey. Dandy Boy apples is not great weight to value, frankly. That's better. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of quick inventory management, and hopefully it doesn't take forever. But pretty much anything that is just a single type of non-necessary component, probably stick away. Ceramic is cool because power armor ends up taking a lot of ceramic, and glass can be useful because reasons. Yeah, and I'm already into 0.2 weight stuff, so not going to be able to get a lot out of this place. So let's double check. We've got a little bit of here that we can sell. Take the dirty water. Then from here, let's take the lightest stuff first, because that's like a good idea. If it's 0 or really useful 0.1 stuff, take that. Copper, more Don't need. Don't mind the aluminum. I wish lighter. Painful. Get. Actually, if I just grab everything. This is more than enough weight. I can at least get all the junk back to the closer place. This is fine. Okay, a few things left over. We have 10 weight. That's fine. If I'm feeling bored, I'll end an episode in this place and pick up random stuff from it. Yeah, seems about right. Okay. Oh god. 90% of the gauntlet by undoing the chain door. Ah. Oh my gosh. I mean, these are the things that I don't want to, like, skip too much of something, but if I was... And companions aren't allowed is the thing. So, there is that. I wouldn't allow myself companions undoing chain doors and stuff. But skipping 90% of the gauntlet, oh. Oh, you've piqued my interest, but I don't know if I'd allow myself to do that. That just seems... Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't do that. But I want to do it, but I shouldn't. Where even is that chain door, then? Would have to be... Yeah, I don't even know. It'd have to be somewhere. Anyway, we're sitting at 160. So we picked up 5 rads. Not even half, well, exactly half of a health percentage point. So, not horrible, considering we've been able to go over to Good Neighbor, go over to Mass Fusion, get the Strength Bobblehead, and from there, we're on our way back to Hangman's Alley just to look through some things. So, I'm pretty sure that we'll need... Well, I have everything that we need between aluminum, circuitry, what is it? Adhesive, fiber optics, and lead. Now, I've been picking up enough lead to get this, and the 25 lead I just picked up fairly cheaply, in fact, from Clio. Forgot that it was that cheap. Usually the shipments I'm picking up are, 1,000 caps or something. Yeah, that's usually pretty expensive, but 250, something like that, caps for some lead. Definitely still ratty. Doesn't seem to have any raiders. Sorry, Cook. I should really move you off the road, but I think I'll just leave you there as a warning for people who take too long and upset my plans. Yeah, in here, let's double check what we've got. I don't want to store too much stuff here, but it is useful. Definitely store the aid. So corn. Other things like fruit. Grain. Tarberry. No, not tarberry. Feels like a food, isn't a food. So if it is just straight up steel or not quite sure exactly what I need over here. Definitely want to things together when it comes to actually working on my stuff like power armor and whatnot. Then a little bit of ceramic over here just in case I need ramen. Yeah, going back and forth on exactly what I'll need. I'll probably do some looking through as I'm going, making notes of things after the fact, and make sure that I got everything over here. Or I can just build some stuff. One way or another, 10mm hardened. I'll take that with me. Way too much stuff. Get rid of that 10mm hardened. 10mm auto. So here's the crippling laser pistol, rapid institute. I don't think I'm going to use these, but the fact that they share an energy type and can kind of fill each other's weak points. Well, not weak points. Together. Yeah, I'm tempted, but let's see. Something heavy over here. I might just need to take 2 trips. This is painfully slow. We'll get rid of a few really heavy things. And from there, I think we'll call it good enough. Okay, so sell some things. 5, 1, 2. So used to doing the stuff where I can just cut out the slow bits. Not the case here, unfortunately. But yeah, mute fruit and meat. Let's actually take the meat because we'll be able to... We'll have a few rad stack here just in case. We'll be able to do things that back at base. Carrots, corns, all that stuff. We'll store it here, plant it, get some adhesive and carrot farm going. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Nuka-Cola, we need that for Sheffield. Bottle cap 6 must have got up from something. A lot of ammo. I'll take all of this and pick up like 40 weight. That's way too much. Okay, so now looking at my weapons. So 308 combat is... I mean, the 308 recon bolt needs a better receiver. I have a better receiver, but I don't have 50 caliber. 45 combat, we can upgrade that eventually as we get better things, but yeah, it's this one that we need to look for. The quick eject magazine, I think, is the way to go. Find a scope, in fact. So we'll do eject drum, and that's pretty much it. Which is fine, because all this stuff will go and sell eventually. But for now, let's focus on something else. Actually finally having a power armor workbench and trying to get as much of our power armor lead-lined as possible. The door is at the bottom of the stairs right before the first room for the gauntlet trick. Huh. No. Don't tempt me. Foul temptress, you insane shackledor. This is not allowed. I'm not gonna do it. As tempting as that is. Okay, I might do it if I'm literally at like 10% health and I don't want to do the gas room. If that bypasses the gas room, that'd just be wonderful. But yeah, I can't see me doing that. This is a tried and true YOLO run with Radstorms permanently enabled. No hazmat suit. Ugh. Yeah, re-entering at the flying ant swarm room right after the gas room. That is kind of the terrifying thing I'm not looking forward to, because I want to do the gauntlet early enough that I can lose a bunch of health and still get through the rest of the game, which means that I might have to do it before Far Harbor. Oh, I've done so little. I've really overdone this top bit. I'm looking back and realizing this is all really far to pick up all those rads, and I'm at 160 rads. Like, I'm essentially sitting at 70% health, and yeah. Okay, have a good night, Nero, and thanks for joining me. This is, yeah, it's going to go well. It's probably a pretty chill rest of the thing. You're not going to miss much. Great Mentat says one. I could have done some buying and selling. That's a shame. Anyway, we're going level 21. We're picking up levels quite quickly, and we don't have any... I really thought that I wouldn't be able to get chem resistant, but we're suddenly on the cusp. I might just throw that down and do it. Interesting thought there. That's 2 level ups that I didn't want to have to do. 2 level ups. Make sure I'm completely chem resistant. Things to consider. Things that are interesting to consider. So everything here is, yeah, it's a reduced amount of stuff that you can build, like, let's say, defenses. Yeah, you can't do anything except traps. So you can do just these two for, wait, miscellaneous. Okay, it builds up as time goes on. So little things like that. One thing I do want to do, it's so dark in here, and it'll be annoying otherwise. So we'll just do a few lights in here, but first we need to get our electricity actually reach over here. Please tell me that reaches. And then maybe just one right in the middle. Should be enough for the lights. And I don't know what everyone's favorite lumen is. I'm not much of a daylight person, but we can go with just straight, maybe 33K. I don't know lights. I know that lights are particularly lit up and makes a certain amount of light, and it's going to be right behind that for good things. This is suddenly giving me a lot of experience. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Like, 2 idiot savants in a single boost, burst, whatever. But with this, we'll at least be able to see the power armor. Will we, though? Yeah, we'll be fine. I say that. I'm going to do one more right here. There we go. So, 360. Wonderful, wonderful lighting. If you just go through the ant room without going down the stairs, it can crash. That's terrifying. Okay, dropping this stuff in there. Need more paint. Okay, whatever. Let's first start with aid. And again, bear with me. Get everything out of here out of here. I might make a storage container. The nice thing about this place is, and I've been looking forward to this, the fact that I can store weapons and guns and armor and whatnot, and people, well, the armor's not so much of an issue, but people will not take my crap. So, if it's something that you can drink over there, if it's something that you can, well, this is not a good example, but weapons over here. More okay, stop giving me idiot savant experience. Making me feel quite right about everything. Okay. No, I'm not going to be able to work on that. I know I'm not going to be able to work on that. And, oh, right, all of the ammo. Let's just take a look at how much frickin' ammo I've got right now. Oh, yeah, power armor. First things first, let's take a look at this. Come on, game. Work with me here. There we go. And when I say take a look at it, I want to just fix up my weapons. And then we'll move forward. So, did I not pick up I could have sworn that I picked up a pistol. It was silenced. Now I'm going... Silenced pistol. Did I not pick that up from Cleo? I thought I saw... That's something completely different. Okay, well, apparently I've gone mad. Crippling laser. Won't be able to do too much on any of this. Overcharged capacitor would be the best case scenario, but yeah. I'm suddenly thinking that I left things somewhere that I shouldn't have. Where did I put weapons? this is infuriating that I can't remember where I left my weapons. Okay, taking out this thing, attach the mod. I guess I should have done it to this one. So this thing gets the better magazine. And honestly, I do want it to have a shorter scope because this is a little annoying to zoom in way too much. But medium scope's better, I say to myself. Short scope. I need to be able to see moving targets that are a lot closer than otherwise. Okay, so looking pretty good. We wouldn't be able to get powerful for quite a while. I'm just worried about the fact that I don't even know where I've left my weapons. So, get what I'm definitely going to have around. Crippling laser needs to hold off for now because I thought I had something for that. Muzzled, piercing, all of that fun stuff. These... No, just this one. Okay. Sell that. And... we should have enough carry weight to actually work on this. Going to exit just because I don't trust it. Should say, even for just that split second there, that I was over encumbered. I'm not, so I trust it. Okay, working on this now. We've got material mod. There it is, lead painting. So 5 adhesive, 4 aluminum, 2 circuitry. Yeah, fiber optics, we'd be able to get 4 pieces ratted up. Plenty of lead, though. So, honestly, let's check outside. What time is it? 7:14. Oh, 7:14 p.m. We have time. Get in the thing. Go. Go, 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 go. Definitely took much longer than I was expecting. So, if I'm able to get to 16 fiber optics, that'd be wonderful. And then we'll get the vault on side, and they might have a shipment of fiber optics.
You. Well, I
Yes,
suppose.
please.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what we got.
Okay, 3 things is all we need to get to 16. So good. Not looking good. 1. Yeah. Definitely not enough. Okay, well, even know if I want the 1 microscope then. Oh, we'll buy it. Screw it.
Hey,
Okay.
Myrna.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
So, do they have anything else? Ooh, maximize sniper. Kind of exactly what I was looking for. The plus limb damage could be useful. Me not having science is going to make this full at the very least. Oh, should I do another Great Mentats and just get addicted already? Happened last run. I really want it to happen again. Might just not. I have 5,000 caps, so I should really understand the joy of not actually having 20,000 caps or 30,000 caps by the end of the game. There's something strangely satisfying, I'm sure, that I've never experienced about actually having got through the game successfully and not sit yourself on a ton of caps. Because if I die and I have 20,000 caps, it's completely pointless. Should have bought it on something. Don't need whiskey, don't need tarberry, but here I am buying it. Piece of grain, jute fruit, I'll use a bit. And I think that's fine. So let's pick up that, what was it, a microscope? Pencil is lead, that's nice. I think that that will have to do. I'm not going to get adhesive anytime soon, so I'm actually going to buy some more expensive stuff than I should, but here we are. But yeah, as you saw, I was picking up enough aluminum and carrying it around down here that I have enough, quite a bit in fact, that I can do plenty of work on my power armor. Idea at least. Okay, some fertilizer and we'll call that good. Okay, so definitely could use yeah, hopefully it's already right here. Definitely could use the knowledge of where I put those two guns. Probably over at Cleo's on the weapon workbench or something. There's all this stuff that I should be selling. I might just hold off on it for now. Crippling laser, let's take that out because this awesome sniper rifle getting extra limb damage seems like a good plan to me. This is just so slow, I'm sorry. Me going around in circles at this point. Gonna have to take pretty much everything off of that. Short night vision scope. Maybe I'm gonna take a look at that. Just see what it looks like on this. Okay, so maximize capacitor. Oh, overcharged and maximized, I get backwards quite a bit. And sniper barrel, improved sniper barrel. Okay, so this is nowhere near as good as it could be. For some reason I got my hopes up. Well, I know what I got my hopes up for. I want a better gun. Focuser. That's all good. Now I don't want to be running around taking on a bunch of extra, and I'm just going to hold off on that. Ammo types, just to have one weapon that I might not ever use, but in a pinch, I think that that'll be useful in a VATS round where you know that you're going to be able to get a hit off of a couple shots maybe. I am thoroughly rifled out. So it goes from my crappiest thing to an amazing thing, and less great, but VATSy, and yeah. My bread and butter is going to be the combat and the 308. Honestly, the silenced pipe is just to kill some weak enemies with 45 accurately from a distance, silently. It doesn't weigh much, which is why I'm fine keeping that around. Now, let's make sure that I drop all of that, drop all of this, and we're finally going to do something else, which is, I mean, shocking, I'm sure, but it is finally going to happen. Don't need all of the bullets in the world, but I'll keep them around extra just to sell in case. Same thing with 10mm. Keep some around to sell because they're light enough. What else is light enough? Not really anything. Sells, we'll definitely be getting more eventually. Let's take around a bunch to sell in case. I think that's fine. The next time we're here, the plan is to... Hungry for my... Okay. Well, also, don't forget the fact that you need fusion cores. Fusion cores run kind of necessary. Probably don't need all of them, so let's drop one. Okay, so things that we need to remember. Pompadour wig, 1. Sequin dress, 2. And our stats are currently at... Come on. Charisma, well, it would be at 6. Getting up to 9. And then would be able to have an easy enough time with Great Mentats. Yeah, even with just +2 charisma, we'd be fine. So let's go outside. And I think we're going to look for some fashionable sunglasses, just quick like, just to see. It's not super necessary. It's okay. Definitely not, since it's just well, Percy has a little extra. Oh, and I definitely forgot to actually get my lead
Sure.
stuff
I'll
on
take a
in the
look.
first
Sure.
place.
Yeah, you
This is
are?
painful. It's all part of the plan. I just wanted to check Percy's stuff. Going to have, yep, fiber optics. Give me, what, 2 more fiber optics is all I need. Oh my god. It was meant to be. It's all coming together. This run is blessed. All praise Todd. Something, something, something. Okay, let's get some of our ammo dealt with. Some of our caps back, because that's a lot of caps to be throwing around. Back over here. This is quite the slow bit, but I'm going to pretend that it's necessary. Stick everything in here quick, like. Work on my power armor, get it 3 pieces lead lined, and hopefully that helps with the radiation a little bit. So, lead lining this, it is, well, lead painting. Expensive on the adhesive. We have enough aluminum, circuitry, fiber optics. Wait, fiber optics up. I'm supposed to have... Can I not count? What is happening? Where are the things that I know that I'm supposed to have? Fine. 3 pieces. 3 pieces. I was expecting 4 pieces. I don't know. Lead, torso. Why do I not know where the things are? That's so annoying. It only adds 100 to that, but it already started at 300. And let's go with the right arm just to keep things... I feel like my arms being not irradiated and my chest being not irradiated are kind of useful. Oh wait, no, the head's probably important. Yeah. Oh, too late now. I really wish I knew where my pieces of gear went. I didn't put junk in here, did I? Did I not buy the... Anyway. I can't count fiber optics. It's not going to be the death of me. That's fine. I've got lead on my arms and my chest. All fine. I know what I'm doing. I can pretend. Grab all that. Let's make some food, actually, because I can do things out of order, and I'm not being perturbed by the fact that I don't know where my weapons are, and that I don't know where my fiber optics is, and stuff like that. Okay. Cooking soothes the soul, so let's cook a little bit. Guana on a stick is a wonderful recipe. Throw a little bit salt and pepper on these guys, maybe a little bit of paprika. This definitely needs some spice here. Some cayenne pepper to go on the meat chops. Then ribeye steak. Oh, just salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic powder. You'll be fine there. Okay, all of that, that's fine. So we've got plenty of food. We don't need it. We'll keep that around. It's right at the top. We'll keep those around. Getting a lot of food. Gonna store things, and I might start eating into guana on a stick a little bit. I'll keep ribeye roasted. Yeah, let's do some preparation. So, stealth boys, hold on to those. Onto a few more of these. Grab the mute fruits. I don't need all of them. 12 will do just to make sure. Horns. Am I going to have enough potatoes? Well, I have to actually go to Oberland or something. I just might need to at this rate. That'd be embarrassing. Okay. So, now I think we're ready. I say as I'm still hungry. Let's get rid of nice big steak. Still peckish, of course. After an entire steak, we're going to have a little bit of blood bug steak, double steaks. Feel like it's been a very slow part because all it's been is going to mass fusion and getting the strength bobblehead so far. Painful, but needs must. I could go to Cook's house and grab some stuff there, could do other things, but I've got a couple missions in my backlog that I wouldn't mind doing. So on the way to Vault 81, we're going to do a few things. We're going to grab the fern. We're going to grab the green paint. We're going to grab some baseball memorabilia for Mo. Then we'll be positioned well to just go across a train, a bridge, and get to Vault 81 pretty easily. Make sure. Good God. Get your weapons. If you're going to go outside, get your weapons. I am not prepared. This is... My mind is places that it need not be to survive in a frickin' Radstorm. Okay. So, I definitely forgot my weapons. That's fine, but it's not fine whatsoever because time is a very important thing that I cannot mess around with. I'm going to take... Didn't take a crackle there, which was lucky, but... Take the weapons. Everyone set. Reset. Set. Reset. Apologies that I am a numpty and cannot actually remember the frickin' weapons that you need to do the things to survive. Yes, after Vault 81, see how many rads I'm at. Okay, 162. Feels bad, but it's not the end of the world, even though every little it's not the end of the world will add up to actually it being the end of the world. Let's go off, do a few missions, get to Vault 81. It has been a little bit of a part of just waiting around trying to figure out things. Still don't know where my weapons are. They're probably over at Good Neighbor. Wasted 500 caps on 2 weapons I'm almost certain were just sitting there. I did buy those weapons, right? I did see weapons that I wanted. Ugh. Anyway. So, let's move fast, quickly. Faster. Stuff like that. Get to Hardware Town. Behind Hardware Town, there's a fern. Able to... There's the person over there trying to get our attention. Saying, help me, because it is a scary, scary place. And we will put them out of their misery like a good Robo-Brain would. Had probably a 25% chance of living. Just I-bot, that's fine. Cambridge or something else. I'm not going to wait around to find out. So should be a fern pretty much right over there, but we'll take care of this place first. Sure that this is going to stay up because I kind of heard a little bit of a distant rumble that I'm expecting to be not so distant. There he is. Okay, so we've got Psycho and Gum. Quite sure which worse off the top of my head. Why do I not know if it's Psycho or Scum? Take cover. Thank you. That's what I like about human opponents. They take cover, peek their head out, and then you just shoot them. Super mutants, they can just start charging at you. It's pretty scary. That's a heavy weapon for not a lot of... Pretty high up there. Yeah, not a lot of caps for the weapons, like a hunting rifle. You want me to die, Insane Chapador? That is insane. Quite insane indeed. Name checks out that an unarmed run halfway through would make this interesting. Is it not already interesting enough? Are you not entertained? I'm already at wit's end trying to make this work. Okay. Make green paint.
Should we go check the...
Okay, we have that.
Guys back there. I thought I told you.
Let's
shut up.
mark everyone up. Why do not... I always hate recon scopes. Every single time it happens, it's just weird where it doesn't actually mark things up sometimes.
Never again.
Okay. And we'll let caution fade at this point. An unarmed run eventually would be fun. I'll give you that, but one run at a time. Then I'll throw them all together and, you know, make it through Concord maybe. You know, naked, Radstorm, everything else. No guns.
Got it.
No weapons. No grenades.
No sign of him now.
Yeah, that's exactly the run I want to see. How far can you get? We'll get there eventually. I'll do that run someday. That'll be fun. That'd be a fun little April Fool's to go out there. The everything run. No hazmat suit, no clothes, no weapons. Radstorm's on permanently. Everything. But that'd be over really quick. Over really quick. There's at least one or two more. I think automatically two more, but that is a lot of weapons. What the heck is this? That is more than normal, right? Good right there. I mean, I know they have a bunch of settlers that they've been like luring in here, but okay, I'm just going to take a shot. Are they serious? Really don't care about that, guys. More weird things, like they're wandering a lot more than they should. Probably should have just psycho. He wandered quite a bit. Okay, so off the top of my head, I would have said there's one person that gets shot because he keeps talking and the other guy doesn't like it. There's then the guy who shoots him, then the guy up top, whatever. But I would have assumed there was one more for some reason. I could have sworn, but that's true. No, I was just trying to subconsciously do the no guns run with a permanent Radstorm. You've got me. You know me better than I know myself in St. Chocolate, it's all on me. Ugh. Still not, disputing the fact that that would be terrifying and silly. That's how my brain operates from time to time, I'm sure. So, I keep wanting to hide because I'm not entirely sure that I'm completely safe, but apparently I am. I'm indoors, so rads aren't much of a thing. This has been a nice little loot run. Don't really want to take all this stuff to vault. I was thinking going out and to vault and selling it, but I'm picking up a lot of loot here. I might actually leave it here and then, because it's so close to Diamond City, it's better to, rather than hauling it around everywhere, just come here again. Might just do that. Okay. New plan. Grab things that we can sell, obviously. That's all good. But we are going to stash some stuff here and then be on our way for more fun missions. Yeah. I've just got to keep track of everything. There's stuff at the subway station. Going to be a bunch of junk here. Usually I just run around. And definitely don't forget the antifreeze bottle. We have our biometric scanner, which is going to be useful. All of this stuff. Paint. Yeah, screw it. Get all that stuff out. Now, selling stuff. Pretty much everything we'll be able to sell at the vault will be useful. I think there's a person who's a doctor who can sell stuff. There's a person who's for food who can sell stuff. Then there's a general merchant. The merchant is kind of the crux of this whole thing because they sell shipments of fiber optics, which would get me immediately to where I need to be with my power armor. Now, it's not just lead lining that does it for power armor stuff. A lot of other upgrades will eventually need to be made to it. Eventually, I do plan on at least getting through, well, if I last that long, of course. But I should be able to make it to the Brotherhood, get there. Ibot, don't scare me. I should be able to grab the T60 power armor from the Brotherhood, and from there lead line that, do a bunch of stuff to that. I don't want to take this power armor too far, but lead lining it's at 163 right now, so I'm not quite sure how good it is. But right back there was the mutated fern, so I've got that in my pocket. More on the other side, there's just plenty around. I don't know why Solomon wants to send you to your death facing down a bunch of feral ghouls. That's just him, I guess. Now we take on Mirelurks. Now, the next area, this place is not scary because of the Mirelurks. It's scary because of the water. In my testing, I think I waded into slightly too high of water and just took like 10 or 20 rads in a very short amount of time, which is to be expected. So let's make sure that we're picking up the hub flower, but also double check that there's nothing super stupid over here. Wild mongrels. Well, they're melee. We should be able to take care of them. I want to focus on. Now, yeah, the water. I don't have Aqua Girl. I don't plan on increasing my endurance quite yet. If I'm getting really low on my health, I'll definitely increase my endurance by 1. But for now, I'd rather not. We're just going to be sneaky, grab some stuff. We could just do this without getting any of the Mirelurk egg omelets, but that is just madness. I definitely need the Mirelurk egg omelets. Haven't yet, but I will. So come over here, out of the water, please. And almost dead, and dead. Don't take too much time here. We can stand just a little bit in water, and you'll see just how much water we can get. Let's get these guys out. Just get over here, guys. I don't want to fetch your floating corpses too far. 89's fine. And 93 is better. And Mirelurk's over there, so where's the third one? Still in cautions, though. You come over here as well. Get him in the face a few times. Okay. Still in... Okay. Mirelurk egg hatchling. Get over here. Your days are numbered. Okay. Do 75% chances, or 74, whatever's fine. Give me your food. Let's keep moving. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. So, come back, Radstorm. If you're thinking about leaving, you don't. So this is supposed to be deep enough for me to cross. I crossed it before, and I'm just going to hope for the best. And I was right. Okay, so no rads from the water right there. Yay. I'm getting rads left and right. 165. Not the end of the world, but yeah. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. I really considered starting out with enough strength to just do it immediately, the lead lining, but I realized I wouldn't be able to get all of the random. They're going to be... I'm not going to get his meat. That's fine. But yeah, the lead lining, I wouldn't be able to get that for quite a ways, and I still can't get it, even though I'm already rescued Nick. Get you guys out of the way. Don't forget the unstoppables this time, please. I'll do that again. Kill these guys. 95% chance. Thank you. I see 95% chance, I expect 100% chance. The way it's supposed to be, at least. I'm jumping over there because I'm not sure if that is deep water or not. So, yeah, 1:01 a.m. Wild mongrel, 151. Jump back over here. Just retrace my steps exactly because I don't want to mess around with jumping into a puddle that's slightly too deep. Should be fine. This should be fine. It is fine. So I'm going to take a little bit extra rads just to go after these guys. And again, I think it's fine. So you just wake up. Lots of bushes, so it's kind of problematic, but God. Mongrels. Just get the VATS aim help. Okay, they're getting a little close. 77. 95, please. Don't want to take damage unnecessarily, and I don't want to crack the eggs, and I don't want to shoot the mongrel. Come on, game. Here, I'm right here. Come on. Hatchlings. Are you trying to VATS me and I'm at 0% chance or something? What is up? This is just ridiculous. I'm taking rads for... Oh, he's really close, actually. Okay. Hit him in the face. Yep. Don't forget the mag, indeed. That is definitely on my notes for this place. When going here, don't forget the mag like an idiot, like last time, because that was silly. Okay, while I'm around, mongrel is easy enough to kill. Probably should have done the testing to make sure that this is actually the only one. Yep, it's the only one. That is fine. Is there anything worth having over here? Sometimes there's little bits and pieces. It's right here. I'm going to take at least one little pop of a Radstorm. That probably not worth it because, yeah, this is bad. Bringing it back just in case. If I go more than 10 seconds without getting a tick of rads, then something, you know, my internal sensors just say, hey, get ready to press B again because for some reason it's going away, even though you've locked it and it wants to stay and allowed to stay for some reason. I want the mod to work properly. Okay, I'm going to highlight these people because, again, they're on the way. Anything? Actually, I'm interested. How does this work? Oh, it just makes things really green. Okay. I don't know if I need the green sites. I'm not the biggest fan of night sight anyway, since it turns everything green, even if it's highlighted a little bit more, but yeah. Don't need things more green game. So let's just take them out as we're going across. Dog is not an issue, but a person with a gun is. And you... Oh, don't make me waste 308. Thank you. Not even going to check their stuff because that is out of the way to the point where I don't care. So looking around, we should see some hub flower around. Not noticing it, so maybe I'm mistaken. There's definitely some around somewhere. Like, here's the mute fruit. There's random hub flower, but I've missed it. So keep moving forward. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sometimes there's a bear up here, if I remember right, but yeah, no cricket here. Shame. Going to grab the couple things around. I think there was at least one bit of nuclear material. This is not great because okay, good enough. I know there's swear there's a board game out here, but apparently not. 2 clicks, that's fine. Let's get inside. Now, there's a few ways to do this. The first way is, of course, to give the fusion cores. The second way is, of course, to pass the speech check. The third way is to have the fusion cores open up and then just essentially take them out of your inventory right at the end. Honestly, I'm going to do some buying and selling anyway, so let's just do things nice and properly. We're going to have enough carry capacity to not have any guns. We're completely unarmed, nice and safe.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security.
Okay, 167 rads. Nasty. And we'll have the Great Mentats on.
I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy.
I got it in Vault 111.
Trust me, I'm in a dress. Come on.
I'm just a traveler.
Is that...
Who is it, Edward?
Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Sorry about that. For newcomers, we like to...
Okay. Vault Dweller, please.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, he
And
did
we
say
got
he
it.
was from Vault 111. And he's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that so?
Jump back in here. They'll allow it. There we go.
Let's open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I...
Okay, so while you're in Vault 81, initially, you can't really store your stuff anywhere. I don't think there's a workbench or anything. There is a particular place where you don't want to forget.
Doubles for weeks now. They need it forever.
Everyone's working hard right now.
But yeah, everything's
Don't know
stealing,
that?
so you put it in a container. It is stealing,
That's all I'm
so
asking.
you have to put a container that's far enough away. But if we're going to
You and
get
I
the best
both know we
prices,
can't keep going.
then we need to actually, you know, oh, here we go.
Sorry about that.
We
As
need
you'll
to
soon
actually
see,
take
we
our
have a few
power armor
maintenance
off,
projects
get our
underway.
clothes on,
Gwen McNamara.
and
We've
that
never-
is fine.
Is this...
Uh-huh. No.
I'm sorry. What happened there?
They had us
Cryogenics.
cryogenically frozen in the...
Oh my... Here, we'd like...
I'm impressed you maintained a successful...
Thanks. But
Keep
so-
moving, keep
Interaction is a
moving,
good
keep
thing.
moving, keep moving,
So
keep
what,
moving, keep
now?
moving, keep
Let's-
moving,
although,
keep moving,
if you-
keep moving. There we go. So, the interesting thing about Vault 81 is it's supposed to give 81 experience, but I think... Am I dehydrated, so my intelligence has gone down enough that it's subtracting...
What are you doing up here?
Okay, grab the cat.
Ashes, where are you going?
Grab the cat.
Ash!
Grab the cat.
Damn it.
Grab the
I'm
cat.
not going to like this.
Grab the cat. Okay, the cat's still here. It's fine. It's okay, everyone. The cat is not running away. I've gotten in the cat's way. It is scared of power armor guy.
It's to you.
Now, the cat's still here. That is fine. We won't have to go grab them. So, the next bit. Let's see. Don't do Vault 81 enough. Let's do a quick buy sell, and then we'll move from there. We can donate blood. We can talk about tools to that person. We can do the... Let's see, what time is it? Because some people might be... Yeah, 3:21 a.m.
But I need your
It
help
might be a
here.
little late. Are you still
Our
shopping?
Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up
Okay,
these days.
please
I
have
didn't
the
even
thing that I'm
notice.
looking
Thanks for being... when you're...
And-
but you...
Sure. I might be interested
Let's see
in
what she
buying or
has.
selling.
Great.
Boxes.
Mhm.
Okay, Overseer's Guardian, obviously not allowed. Carrots, that's fine. We'll take it just because whiskey, because of course I want it. So, do you have the shipments? Nuclear material. I really, really was hoping that they would have fiber optics. It's rotating is the thing. I knew it was rotating and I knew I had a chance, but was not meant to be. Oh well, let's sell a few things that we don't need. That's kind of a letdown. I wanted to be able to gear this thing up oh so thoroughly. And I know I'm not in my gear right now to actually do some better talking. That's just how dejected I am. Let's pick up one antifreeze bottle. Okay, so That's a little bit of a shame, but it really doesn't change our plans. Now that we're in Vault 81, there's a few things we can do here, and we'll move forward with those pretty quickly. I think we're going to move forward with those things
Are you really from the Commonwealth?
quickly. Well, yes, I am.
Yes,
I still have my speech check,
just
so
5 caps.
5 caps, do it for free.
Sure, but I'm not.
Okay. We'll start over here.
Okay, this is the little follow Austin thing. I'll do this off screen. So, yeah, Vault 81, we're going to be taking on the mole rats, I think. We'll get a nice safe bed here. I think it's this room. And, oh, I failed following, oh, sorry, Austin. He shows you where all the local points of interest are. But yeah, this will be your room eventually. Don't leave stuff in this locker because I'd assume that it gets regenerated and respawned or something like that, so you lose it all. That would just be how I experience the whole issue with, you know, containers respawning. I don't think you were around for that, Insane Chocolate, or my nudist run. Bad memories. Anyway, so yes, Vault 81 next time. We'll finish up there. Just some mole rats to kill. Our combat rifle has enough AP that we can take on swarms of those guys, probably kill them. I think that we have enough adrenaline. Tiredness is going to be nasty, but with 35% plus damage, I think it should be good. If not, well, I guess the crippling maximized laser sniper rifle is pretty good at killing them in case we need to up the damage a little bit. Of course, if the first mole rats are just too powerful and I'm going to take 10 damage, I might hold off a little bit. I was coming here to get the fiber optics, and they don't have it. Rotating supply, all that stuff. But yeah, next time Vault 81, maybe moving forward against Kellogg, but probably not before we go talk to Dance. Could be a quick one with him. But yeah, definitely want to have the Brotherhood ready and a bunch of fusion cells for us as we move on to Act 2 very, very soon. But until then, thanks for joining me. I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Done live with the Rad Run here in Vault 81. Just trying to find some fiber optics because lead paint is apparently hard to come by. Thanks for joining me, and farewell.